Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Kaspa Miniseries. I'm Alex. We are continuing our mission to compress the epic 7.5-hour The Bitcoin Takeover podcast into small, powerful highlight episodes.
And I'm Jamie. Over this series, we've covered the tech, the founder, and the future of Kaspa. But today, we're digging into the raw, philosophical conflict that simmered beneath the entire conversation. It's the oldest and most passionate debate in crypto.
This is the ideological heavyweight match. Today's episode is Bitcoin maximalism versus open experimentation. We're going to explore the powerful arguments from both sides, as represented by Vlad Kostia, the Bitcoiner, and Jonathan Sampolinsky, the Innovator.
This isn't just a technical debate. It's a battle over the very soul of the crypto movement. Let's start by defining our terms. What is Bitcoin maximalism?
Vlad's perspective throughout the interview paints a clear picture. It's the belief that Bitcoin isn't just the first cryptocurrency, it's the only legitimate one. Everything else is a distraction at best and a dangerous scam at worst. Vlad illustrated this when he talked about the culture of Bitcoin core development.
He described a culture of extreme conservatism, where the prime directive is, don't break Bitcoin. This isn't a bug, it's the entire point. From a maximalist view, Bitcoin is a finished protocol. Its value comes from being unchanging, predictable, and battle-hardened. It's digital bedrock.
And if you see Bitcoin as bedrock, then every other project is, by definition, built on a shakier foundation. Vlad pointed to the history of innovation on Bitcoin, how even good ideas like smart contracts or new asset types were often rejected if they added complexity or risk. He said bluntly, it was sort of a war within the community.
This war is central to maximalism. The resistance to change isn't a failure. It's the defense of Bitcoin's core principles. You don't experiment with the world's only truly decentralized monetary asset. You protect it at all costs.
And this is where Jonathan's philosophy takes a very different turn. He doesn't dismiss Bitcoin's conservatism. He agrees with it. He said, I'm not saying the extreme conservative culture of Bitcoin is not merited. Of course, it has value for what Bitcoin aims to be.
But, and here's the key, he argues that the very strength of Bitcoin's conservatism is also its limitation. As he put it, it's very hard to attract innovation to such a system.
It's the monument versus laboratory analogy. Bitcoin is the monument, solid, unchanging, but the world still needs laboratories, places where new experiments can happen. In Jonathan's view, the crypto revolution is far from over. Problems like scalability, finance, and accessibility still need solving.
And if Bitcoin can't be the lab, then other projects must exist to take on that role. This is the philosophy of open experimentation. It's the belief that the crypto space should be a diverse ecosystem of ideas, not a monarchy with one coin to rule them all.
Jonathan even quoted Richard Dawkins to make his point. We are all atheists with respect to most of the gods humanity ever believed in. Some of us just take it one god further. Applied to crypto, he suggested Bitcoiners dismissing every other project should recognize that's the same way non-coiners dismiss Bitcoin.
It's a call for humility. It says, your bedrock is strong, but don't assume no one else can build a foundation too.
Meanwhile, Vlad kept returning to credibility and history. He told the story of Stacks, a Bitcoin L2 whose founder was attacked by maximalists for the sin of having a token. From the Maximalist View, this was about defending Bitcoin's purity.
But for Jonathan, it was proof that Bitcoin's culture isn't conducive to innovation. He argued you can't attract the creative energy of Ethereum-style builders if your community treats every experiment with hostility. That's why he believes a cultural separation is necessary.
So we end up with two competing visions. In Vlad's maximalist vision, the future is about building everything on or around Bitcoin, the bedrock. Innovation happens cautiously, always under the shadow of protecting the base layer.
In Jonathan's vision, the future is plural. Bitcoin remains digital gold, the monument, but alongside it, laboratories like Kaspa tackle new problems, each optimized for different use cases, finance, payments, or even things we can't yet imagine.
It's the difference between building one perfect city on an unshakable mountain versus building an archipelago of specialized islands, each with its own unique culture, all floating in the same decentralized ocean.
And the interview never resolves this conflict, because it can't. It's a fundamental difference in worldview. The maximalist sees every new token as fragmentation. The experimentalist sees it as healthy evolution.
So, to wrap up, the maximalist argument voiced by Vlad is about conservatism, credibility, and the unmatched resilience of Bitcoin.
The experimentalist argument voiced by Jonathan is about diversity, innovation, and the need for multiple projects to solve the vast array of challenges ahead.
This debate is the central drama of the crypto world. It's a tension that may never go away, and it's what makes this space so endlessly fascinating.
Absolutely. And with that, we conclude our final deep dive into the conversation between Jonathan Sampolinsky and Vlad Costea.
What a journey it's been. Thank you for joining us on the Kaspa miniseries. We hope this breakdown has given you a balanced, thoughtful view of one of the most exciting projects in crypto.
Thanks for listening.